Three-hour supercut. Watch it when you get the chance. It's a long one. It took me a while to get together. But it's there. It exists. It only took me like 3 months of editing. It was originally like over 21 hours worth of material, so woo. How are you doing, Energy Surge? Just getting the lobby set up today. Everyone's talking about how cold it is in chat. You want to shred monsters with your heavy bowgun today? There will be plenty of opportunity for it, I promise. The fuck is this music? Sick. It's one of my favorite tunes. Katamari Damacy. Nope. Funny guess, though. Oh. Isn't it fun, though? It's so fun. Also, so I learned something about what YouTube has been doing lately that has made, I don't know if anybody else has had this experience recently, but if you've been dealing with the issue of YouTube just running like so poorly, so slowly, you're not able to like even get like a video watched on it, I know the solution, and you're not gonna like it. Basically, YouTube has decided that if you have an ad blocker running, it's just going to shit itself. And that's all it's going to do. And it sucks, it stinks, kind of makes me want to vomit a little bit, but it's their solution to dealing with ad block issues. I think that's illegal. I don't think it is. I love the shitification of the internet. It's just like, yeah, so basically, if you have an ad blocker running, it's gonna run like dog shit. If you don't have an ad blocker running, it runs fine. Or if you pay for it. Although if you're paying for it and you have an ad blocker, it runs like dog shit, because I'm paying for YouTube. The internet is dying so fucking fast. It really is. You don't have an ad blocker, and it still runs slowly. Wonderful. Good, happy to hear it. And by happy, I mean livid. All right. For those of you who were unable to guess the game that this is from, I will give you one more chance. That was Mario Kart 8 Deluxe. The song was from actually one of the newer courses that came out. That is, that was Mario, what the fuck? Yeah. It was actually a remake of Mario 64 Calamari Desert. Lobby is up. Lobby ID is up. Feel free to jump in at any given moment. 55-7359-0454-0651. Who jumped in? Is that Alex? It is. Alex, you get to post first today. Hello, Lady Aurora. How are you doing today? It's nice to see ya. I hope you are well. Babo just gave us the coordinates to his house. Everyone get him. When did I do that? Working? The joy of working. Yeah, everyone go check out Lady Aurora, another Monster Hunter player. Very cool. I am always appreciative of their company. Thank you for the attempt, Ruby. God, working is so not fun. I actually, so recently I've been, oh geez, okay. Recently I've been doing some, what's it called? Some editing while at work and things like that. And I've actually been pretty consistent at it. It's been nice, actually, being able to, like, you know, get things done and get things uploaded and, not, you know, be back on a kind of semi-consistent schedule. It's just high rank Eucalinos. Oh, okay. I thought it was, like, Event Quest, basically EX, Eucalinos. I was very concerned. I mean, it's too late. I already got the gun. Asking once again. Oh, right. Thank you. Sorry. I'm not sure yet. I think Friday is like the most reasonable day for Drew. So I'm kind of aiming for that as the mark, but we will see. You know, it might be a little bit up in the air. I'll check. I'll double check to see what the availability is. In fact, I'll send Drew a message right now. I should have asked today. Friday works for you. Message shot. Do you want to do your arena quest? Oh, actually, yeah, that would be great. That way I can actually finish up this set. We'll do that real fast. Hug the dog. Dog is receiving hug. Big hug. Scritch head. Alright, what weapon do we want to use here? Skill detail, ice attack, item, status. This is going to be using striker style. I'm not too familiar with striker style. Aerial, striker, adept. I'm probably best with the adept bow, although actually, what style is this? You know, we'll run gun lance. I did not realize the devastation a single carton of blueberries can do. It's quite insane. There's a reason why I've been avoiding them. And I actually still have a second carton of blueberries sitting in the fridge, but I did not bring them out today because that would be no fun if I just kept bringing blueberries and ruining lives. soon. You're a big fan of the design on this monster? I am too, actually. It is one of my favorites, if I'm being perfectly honest. Jesus. Giant snake monster, right up my alley. There we go. Ooh, man, you are tired? I am also tired. It's been a long day. I did a lot of working today. Well, actually, I shouldn't say I did a lot of working. Actually, work was pretty manageable. Sick. I should hire you as what? Also, I need you need to be made aware. I am like dirt poor. Barista? Oh, you mean like yeah, I mean I would if you were in the area. Okay. Oh, you actually have bombs. I'm so sorry. That was entirely on my end. Babo trolling. I didn't know. Wow, that sucked. I don't even know what Swarm does, but send address, I'm coming. No. Also, I don't know if we're hiring at this moment. Gonna knock the FBI. Think the FBI knows where I live? Because they probably do. What was it? But there is something I learned today about my coffee shop, which is kind of hilarious. Today I learned that my coffee shop has better internet than my home address. And, you know, I'll say this, which is my home address is not nearly as bad as it, you know, as sometimes it seems. But, like, it has a 100 megabyte upload speed. Can we talk about that? Yes, the feds know where you live, you fucking ass. It is a lot. Like, you know, it's not like even just sad that the coffee shop. No, it's like impressive that the coffee shop has better internet than where I live. I uploaded the YouTube video today from a coffee shop. I don't think I got what I needed. Time to play Monster Hunter at a coffee shop. Basically, I mean, like, it was pretty dang close. Is the coffee shop close to the university? No, it is not. It's in a different city from the university. Yo, Falcon, welcome. You get to post next. Like, it's close to a college, like the community college. But it's, like, by no means, like, amazing. The coffee shop dampening all the internet so the people come in. It's like impressively good. I uploaded a 3-hour-long YouTube video in about like 30 minutes. For the record, it takes me almost 2 hours to upload that long of a video from my house. which my house is only 2 blocks away from said coffee shop. So like, again, it's like just actually insane at how like how fast it is. Wow, that was, I needed an expert G ticket or a legend ticket. I don't know if your coffee shop does this, though. A lot of times during educational centers, government subsidizes have better internet, and nearby locations can tap into it if available. I mean, maybe. But again, it's just, like, actually insane at how good it is. Focus tail? Then perhaps I should bring a cutting weapon. Good, I think. Let me see. We'll bring this set. You got slicing ammo? I mean, that works. I'm just gonna bring like a weapon that cuts tails. Otherwise, yeah. Okay, yeah. Yeah. This ain't too bad. Thunderez Defender. Perfect. You also have traps if needed. That is fair. Probably shock traps are better. Well, can this monster be, I'll set an, what? Let me solo him? I mean, what? I don't know what that means. Astolfo. Is this some sort of like Elden Ring like Bloodborne reference? Oh, it means he has traps. Okay. It sounds like something out of a Souls game, like from my experience. Oh man, I love the starting music in this area. You just got it. I don't think I'm gonna get it. Oh, wait, maybe I do. Maybe. Maybe. I'm not sure. I get the feeling that Astolfo is a character from probably an anime who looks like a girl but is a boy. Oh, wow, man. I took the long fucking route. I messed up. Correct. Yeah, I got a feeling. Sure. Yeah, I know. That's kind of how I felt. Trap jokes indeed. Yeah, joke in quotation marks. That wasn't a tail cut. Oh, no, it was. Fate anime games, yeah. Again, it's they were like, I don't know why, back in like 2018, I feel like they really like so many jokes were being made at that time about like, you know, the quote unquote traps. And it was not great, to say the least. So I'm gonna condemn jokes like that for the most part. Oh, that was a mistake. It's a great ally making space. I mean, again, it's one of those things that it just like a lot of people are hurt because of those jokes. That makes sense. It's the best way to put it. And a lot of people are hurt by the idea of, you know, being considered a trap. I've had this discussion before with many people, and many of them are not a fan. And again, it's at this point, like, you know, it's about respecting people as people. So let us continue to respect people as people in both my chat and in my community. And I think, you know, and it's true that a lot of people, this is the first time that they've heard of this being the case. So, you know, it's something to, you know, just remember and hold on to. And, you know, slowly, you know, work. Work on it. What if you crave the disrespect? I mean, pineapple on pizza is by no means disrespectful. But again, I think the goal is not to hurt people. No matter the circumstances. VE bronze ticket. Absolutely useless. All right. Oi. This is a pretty clean run. All right. Let's run some hammer, I think. Those are not items. I'm looking for items. Alex has redeemed a voucher. Wonderful. I wonder what we're going to be hunting. Pouring more tea. Thunderlord, very cool. All right. Let's get this one done. Thunderlord's kind of a scary monster. Like, so from my experience of fighting Thunderlord, it's either like really easy or really difficult. Either you get like stun locked for 10 billion years by Thunderlord and you never get to play the game, or you just wail on him for like 2 minutes and it's over. So we'll see which way it goes this time around. Let's see, what are we running here? Switch axe, charge blade, heavy bowgun, and hammer. This is a pretty good weapon comp in my opinion. It's nice to see some variety after all of the walk into the arena on a mega howl and get one shot. Yeah, that could happen. Look at that, I'm already there. It could happen. It might be me. Ah. I missed. 48,000 channel points. That is terrifying. Can you like hang out by me, man? You keep like moving all weird, and please, I just want to swing. I want to swing on him. Please, how do I keep whiffing? This is awful. Only at 8K channel points. You'll accumulate them quickly. Also, you spend, I don't know if you spend channel points here, Falcon, but if you do, then, you know, Energy Surge almost never spends channel points unless they're like, you know, planning on spending like 20,000 at once. That kind of stuff. So, that's how it goes. There we go. Wow, that little stagger there, that was a little spooky. And I really want to hit this monster. You know, I would love to actually... Can I stand up? Come on. Ooh, big hit. Totally knocked that away. Whack. Sorry, fly by. Jesus. Oh, man, I'm stuck in the corner. Please let me stand up. I've been hit so many times. And not always by the monster. Can I get this mount already? Mounting Master on this set would be greatly appreciated. I didn't even get a mount. That's so sad. Oh, this one's much bigger. Like, significantly larger. Ouch! I must have gotten hit by, like, the guaranteed paralysis thing. This monster has a couple of those. Is this monster affected by, shock traps? Ooh, that was spooky. Please don't hit me. Ooh! Ah, there we go. What? I was knocked out of the air by a what now? Jesus, all these blast files are killing me. Oh, I'm paralyzed. Or not paralyzed, but stunned? I guess not. God, I don't even think he was targeting me there. I think he was targeting someone else, and I was just in the wrong place at the wrong time. Ooh, I'm just barely alive. I just saw a dope cat boot up the gate. Let me out, let me out, let me out. Pop 2 heals. Bring everyone back up to mostly max. Can I mount? No? Yeah, I'm gonna step away from that. Come on, give me that mount. That's all I want. Ouch. Quite a bit of KO damage there. I just saw Dope Cat boot up the game. Massive YouTube energy right there. What do you mean, massive YouTube energy? Oh, look, Falcon's online. Playing Monster on the Rise. Ah, there we go. Finally, I get my mount. It feels so good. Oh, please don't fail this. Someone save me. Help me. Help me. Help me. Oh, that is hilarious. I should have failed that. Like 100% should have failed that. The only reason why I didn't is because people started attacking the monster while I was mounting it, and it filled up the gauge just enough for me to be able to maintain that. Ooh, that was spooky. Woo! Don't look at me. I'm living on one and not by my choice. Oh, he's almost done. Give me that tail cut, and we will be on our way. But how are you doing, Dope Cat? Hopefully, pretty well. Dodging the cold. Today, I got to walk to work today in -4-degree weather. Which is amazing, because Joanna sent me some coats, and they have been saving my butt. No, I just wanted to jump on it. Very good. Not bad, not bad, not bad. Spooky little hunt there. God, not getting booted off by the monster in that situation, actually insane. I was 100% like certain that I was going to fail that mount, and people totally clutched it out for me. Good, good. Yes, it is very cold over here. Fluffy jumpers I got for Christmas definitely help with it. That is wonderful. I am currently wearing long johns, and like I've got like 2 layers of pants on. Right now I've got 1 shirt on, but I mean I'm at home, so it's not like I'm like dying right now. But the second I go outside, it's like 3 layers are bust, and one of them is like a heavy winter coat. And then gloves. I was wearing a scarf today, and even the scarf was like not doing it as well. I had a hat on. It's like, yeah, you really actually have to prepare to go outside now. And it is, and that's not including wind chill. It is just actually -4. The second you take into account the wind, it's so much colder. We'll ditch them. Those talisman, don't need them. All right, Alex, it is your turn. Feel free to post. The internet, though, it seems to have gotten better. I don't know what was up with it for so long. And, like, even, like, recently, like, after I got the everything hardwired, there were moments where it was really low. But these days, the bitrate seems to be playing very kind to me. I remember when I was so during the charity streams, there were moments where it was just cutting out real hard, and I was talking about it during those streams, and I was actually like kind of shocked that it was that much of an issue for so long. It feels good to like actually have functioning things, you know? Just having things work is such a relief at times. It is time, alchemy style. Alchemy charge blade, though. That sounds interesting. I will say, I definitely was enjoying Valor style Gun Lance last time I played it, but I don't know. The Valor style is still just like the most terrifying way to use a weapon, because almost every time I use it, I like it the most because it's just so free and fun, and I really want a challenge. Bone to pick. I do like this quest. And I do like running Gunlance into it. Actually, we'll eat for water. No, it doesn't really do water damage, does it? We'll eat for Thunder Res. Because it does have that one form that shoots a bunch of lightning. So we'll definitely be careful. Fluffy jumpers, though, sound absolutely wonderful. Almost every night, I feel like I have to, like, wrap myself in, like, 2 or 3 comforters in order to stay warm while I sleep. And that seems to do the trick for me, but it doesn't mean that it isn't, like, dirt cold. Also, so I think tomorrow, right? Tomorrow I work in the morning. I do have work tomorrow, but I'm thinking that if everything goes right, we're going to start Pikmin 4. And I'm pretty excited about that. Maybe that evening. Oh, no, I actually, maybe not. I'm looking at my schedule now, and it says that I close on Tuesday and open on Wednesday, which is like the worst possible kind of schedule. Maybe, well, Wednesday's, maybe Thursday. Tentatively Thursday night. I think I'm going to go ahead and start Pikmin 4, and I'm very excited for it. I was more excited for it back when I actually had should be able to watch tomorrow if my school closes for the day. Well, if work closes for the day, then I would absolutely be down to do it tomorrow. But sadly, it looks like it's going to be one of those, yeah. One of those days where I'm just going to be working, like, for what feels like forever. This is why we aim for lightning res, because of this guy right here. Ooh, big hit. Some explosions. Okay. Got him. I'll throw an anti-dragon bomb on that. Why not? Come on, go off. No! Did plenty of damage, though. Take some ballista shots. Ooh, that was 5 shots there. Oh, I'm glad I just hit it. Plenty of damage, plenty of damage. Oh, I missed that last one. That is sad. All right. Back to phase 1, which is actually phase 2, but kind of technically phase 1. Oh, no. No, I got rolled into the bones. Guess you're boned? Perhaps. I think you have to go for the underbelly here, right? Like, this is the side that you want to poke. Maybe not. I think I made a bad choice here. Sick. I actually wanted to load my gun, but that's fine. Ouch! Big roar. It's okay. We got Dragon Blast. Whoa! Okay. Nice. I think most of the hits hit there. Did I know I whiffed, but my question is, did I whiff on the other screen? Because if it looked like I hit on someone else's side, then that means that it may have actually connected. Oh, those are some good SP arts. I am feeling the healing. Don't hit me with that. Run around the laser. No! Just as I was about to swing, I get screamed at by the loudest roar in Monster Hunter, because that's a fun fact I think everyone keeps telling me about. God. Getting hit. Heavy bowgun is one hell of a weapon. Oh, I think I hit it with blast. Everything's weak to explosions. Right? That's how the phrase goes. Big kaboom. Ow! Small kaboom. I can't see anything right now. Ouch. Perhaps I should sharpen my weapon. Perhaps I really should sharpen my weapon. Fine, I'll sharpen my weapon. But I guarantee by the time I'm done with this, the monster will be dead. And I will have, nope, I will have just wasted a whetstone. stop hitting it. What? May I ask why? GG. Is there a reason why we're not hitting it? Do we need it to do this giant beam move that could potentially kill us all? Oh, you know what? He was calling out the laser beam. I see now. He was like, stop swinging, go for safety or something like that, I guess. I don't know. Maybe? If I had to guess? Maybe they were getting hit. Man, I'm gonna let this cutscene play out because it's easily like one of my favorites. Oh, it's so cool. I love it. All right, time to grab another soul orb for the go on the go. You know, I'm thinking about it. I did that because you have to actually let Narcolos do the Mega Laser before you can kill him. I see. I did not know that. You learned something new. I just didn't know it was doing it. You got a secret soul orb. Ooh, schmancy. What are you gonna do with all them secrets? You better not tell. Otherwise, he'll stay at 1 HP until once he finishes that move. Okay. I mean, that's no reason to stop swinging, but... no soul orb here. That's a shame. I guess. We did reach another funny number. HR is 696. All right, Falcon, it is your turn to post, I believe. Nice. Indeed. Very nice. I don't know what I'm going to do with all this HR. I feel like it's just like, it's so insignificant to me. You know? Trying to rack my brain for something, but it's not coming together. You know? Sometimes you have like this thought, but it's like pretty, it's relatively incomplete. Did you not get the tail that you were looking for, Falcon? Dang, that's upset. That's unfortunate. You need two of them. That is a shame. Funny how they'll get you like that. Every once in a while, I'll complete a quest and I'll get a tail as the reward and a tail as the carve, and it's like, I guess I got 2 tails off one monster that usually only has 1 tail. Eat for defender. Play in the great sword. Make it easy. God, I cannot wait to have my tea light. I just like having hot tea forever. It's gonna be the best thing that's ever happened. It may be a pretty monster, but don't be fooled. Its attacks are lethal and it won't hold back. Go prepared. Oh, we get to hear the pretty music again. God, I wish I got to hear that every single time, but I think you can only, I think it only plays when you're doing, maybe even like, it's either low rank or high rank monsters. Like, you almost never get to hear it. Got him. I cannot believe I got hit by that. Oh yeah, this is definitely like low rank or something. No, man, how do I whiff? All right, here we go. The predicted tail fall hit. No, I guess I'm hitting the head at full power. And by full power, I mean... Yes. Easy tail cut. Now we're getting smacked around a little bit. Kaboom! Oh, what a big swing. Big swing. Easy hunt. Glad we could get that tail for you. At least I hope you get the tail. Are there moments where like you wouldn't get the tail in this situation? Got the tail. Nice. Electro scales. You never know when you're gonna need low rank parts. I always appreciate getting the opportunity to grab things like this, because God knows I don't want to go farm low rank on certain days. To be fair, I don't feel like I almost ever play this game with like the intention of getting things done anymore. It's just like a pick up and play kind of dealio. It's fun, but I'm so excited for the new Monster Hunter game coming out next year. But maybe it's time. Maybe it's time that we move on past GU. And by move on, I mean maybe we go back in time and play an old game. It's just the only games I got are the ones on the Switch. So, I know that they've done emulators and even have like custom servers for some of the older games, but man, I just wish. I wish there was a more functional IP of them. All right, nothing stopping you from making new weapons just because they look cool. Oh, did Scott Flyby say skip me? All right. Fowler, Alex, it's your turn. What if I put like a lobby cap? What if I made it like, if you're of this level, you can no longer join this lobby? Just to like prevent people from always hanging out in here. Oh, I do not have space in my item box. Really? Really? Guess I don't. This happens every once in a while, and it always bothers me. All right. I think I need to spend some horn coins on some things. The horn coins are taking up too much room. There, that fixed it. Maybe sell your golden eggs, but it's not helpful. I basically have max money. I mean, I could sell a few of them to like basically top me off, but it's not gonna help all that much, sadly. Is that a Yumko egg? I was like, is that a platinum egg? Sell the platinum egg. Darkstone. Red orb. I'm trying to remember where the eggs like to live. Oh, there they are. I don't know why I have so much destroyer oil. Like, I never use it. It's just so many things that I have in my box. So many duplicates. So many stacks. Can you imagine if, like, you opened up your box and there was just, like, 400 spider webs in there? When somebody asks you about them, right? They're like, why the hell do you have so much spider web in your box? And it's like, because what if I need them? What if the day comes when I run out of pitfall traps, even though I never set a trap in my life? And they'll look at you with a pained look of anguish on their face, like, what the hell are you talking about? That's me. You gotta get them pitfall traps, man. They'll look at me dumbfounded. They'll be like, you know something I don't about spiderwebs, man? About pitfall traps, man? I mean, I wouldn't. Sounds pretty weird to me. You never know when you decide to play crowd control spam in your quests. I mean, yeah, I almost never do though. I'd rather just dodge well and wait to take my turn. Kaboom. Sick. Really? Just right out the gate? Man, I feel very lucky that I fought this monster just the other day, because, like, I feel like I know basically what its tells are and what it's going to do. I don't know. It just happens. You play enough Monster Hunter, and the monster's just like, oh yeah, no, you make sense. You're not that bad. Wait, is this guild style? This is guild style. What is going on? So what am I guess I got flaming shots as my my thing? Okay, yeah, sure, you know, whatever. Whatever. That's not at all what I thought I was running. I thought I was running alchemy. Does this set also still have peak performance on it? No, it doesn't. Okay. So I don't have to worry about my health being topped off at all times. I do want to keep a status on it, but that's why we have Bubble Dance on it. Why does this set have guns blazing on it? What? I am so confused. When did I make this? Oh my god. Ah! Quit chucking rocks at me. I'm like, what was the point of this set? I'm genuinely curious now. Like, it's not the worst thing in the world, but I mean, it's up there. I feel confident enough with it to be able to run it into this monster, but like, oh my god, please don't do it, don't do it. Fire! No! I mean, I guess that works, right? Or at least it would in theory. Alright, I have a plan on how to use this set, but it seems silly. Like, really fucking silly. I guess, you know, fuck it, we ball. Is that what the kids are saying these days? Do I count as the kids? I don't think I do anymore. I'm pretty sure that this is how this set was intended to be used. I call kids fetuses. Not sure how I feel about that. I have heard friends of mine refer to chicken eggs as fetuses, though, just to like make waitresses uncomfortable. Like you go to brunch and they're like, "Yes, I will have all of your unborn." That is like, that is true, like that. I don't remember when I heard that. I think it was like back in high school. There was someone I knew who was like that, which I mean makes sense. I mean, it's, you know, high school. It's kind of what I'd expect out of a high schooler. There we go. Come on, hit. Hit. Yes. Just worried about that roar. Canceling out my supernova. Jackpot. Oh, wait. You know what? I think I remember the purpose of this set. It was to build up guns blazing and not use crouching fire long shots, but rather use sting shots. It was intended to be a set that would like basically target weak points on the monster and do like big damage that way. That was the intention behind this set. It's been so long that I've forgotten the way it was supposed to function. I started only using the fetus term when upon a Twitter post about this OnlyFans creator asking someone for quote-unquote pics. She was asking for his age, and he was like 13, lol. Her comment was, "Be gone, fetus." So it stuck with me. That is quite funny. It does feel like that sometimes. I like, you know, when I talk about the kids, sometimes I'm just straight up referring to college students. And it's cuz like, yeah, have you ever met a freshman in college? You know, as somebody who's a bit older than most college students at this point, it feels very odd to like talk to freshmen, like, you know, people in that age group, and like not feel like some old man. I say this in the context that I work in a coffee shop where a lot of my coworkers are, you know, college students. Welcome to the cosplay community. That, you know, that checks. I mean, I am on Twitch. I also used to compete in Smash Brothers tournaments, and there's not a whole lot of, unless you're playing Melee, they get younger and younger each year. Oh, you're joking. Where the hell did that come from? I mean, yeah, I believe it. Most excellent. Well done. Not a bad fight at all. No, but I mean, yeah, that's just the case. We joke they're getting younger each year, but in reality, it's just we're getting older. And less of us are still like doing stuff like this. I definitely feel like the old man on Twitch still playing Monster Hunter. But I enjoy it. It's what I enjoy doing. It gets creepy in the community, at least for us, since some of them are underage. Oh yeah, I mean, and like obviously I feel like it should be said that there's like either a level of professionality or distance that I feel like I have to put between me and anybody who's a minor. Just because, like, yeah, you get weirdos checking on the girls. Yeah, no, exactly. It's super, super bizarre. I know Smash Brothers had a serious issue with that, because a lot of the community was like, you know, 23, 24. And then the other part of it is like, you know, oh, and then we have high schoolers and middle schoolers going to these like big competitions and stuff like that. And it like back in 2020, all kinds of stuff came out, and it was really gross and really nasty and just, yeah, not a pleasant experience. You got the part you needed? Sick. I think I got almost every part that I could have possibly needed. That being 2 gems and the thing. Yo. Hori Star, welcome. You think people would be professional? Nah, lol. Yeah, no, exactly. Falcon, it's your turn to post. How are you doing today, Horstar? Summer 2020 was certainly a time to be a Smash fan. Oh, God. Yeah, that was a time. And it's not a time I reminisce fondly about, to say the least. By all means, it needed to happen, but it was rough. But welcome, Horstar. I hope today's treating you well. I hope you're staying warm while most of the world is freezing cold. At least it would appear that way. Half the world is freezing cold. Hello, Justice. Hope I'm doing okay. Oh, I'm doing great. I'm like in my bedroom, off of work, playing easily one of my favorite games. So, you know, it's super, super cool. I have stalactites growing out of my nose. Okay. I kind of figured most people are freezing right now, unless you're chilling in the southern hemisphere, but I don't think I pull a whole lot of people from South America, and I think most people in Australia are asleep. So, and then, yeah, not a lot of people from Africa, South America, or Australia. And I should specify Southern Africa. Let's see. What do I want to run? Nice to see all of you here. California is fine. Thank you for the update. Yeah, it's like -4 today. where I'm at. So that was a wonderful experience walking to work in. France is cold. It is, yeah. So is the northern part of the U.S. Yeah, you know, we'll play some traditional hunting horn. Again, Falcon, it is your turn if you would like to post. I figure you're working on some sort of set thing, which I honestly should take a look at doing. I want a new set. I want something to be happy about. It's been a while since I've gone over here and looked at things. I don't even know what I would want though. Edgelord. That sounds so incredibly insane. Edgemaster. There's a lot of edge things going on here. Expert, crit up, prudence. Old fatales, huh? Bad luck though. I don't want bad luck. I want good luck. Insight, chance. That's always good. Fervor, crisis potential, evasion. Evasion? Evasion. Gloves off, crit up. Huh. That could be pretty good. I feel like the armor set for this guy is actually really good. Now I'm looking at it. Attack, sharpness, recovery level, cold-blooded. And it would also allow me to open up most of its equipment. Because, like, I know Eucanalos really struggles in the sharpness department and things of that nature. The set is actually pretty good at handling both of those things. You got pretty good fashion sets for both Eucanalos and Acantor armors. That is cool. I think I want to make this. I think I want to add this to the collection as just like a nice general set that I can basically slap onto anything for right now. Let's do it. For all of you who are watching me just do this, be jealous. Well, I need jack shit, so you're up Energy Surge. I guess, yeah, it's turned into the Energy Surge lobby. They can post. Energy Surge gets to post for the rest of the stream. No, I'm short of Finn, I think, and maybe more. Maybe is it my turn to post? Do I get to keep posting for the next 10 years? It might be. Oh, and I'm missing an underscale. Oh, for shame. All right, flyby. Currently grinding Deviants. Deviants is so much fun. I definitely, I didn't see the lobby room order. I mean, Flyby also skipped their turn last time. I can skip also, see? It's entirely pointless. So yeah, we're just doing stuff now, I guess. I mean, all right, I'm gonna actually try out this set proper because I didn't get to use this last time. I'm a post then. I've done some of the most painful, namely Bloodbath and Crystal Beard. If you got Bloodbath out of the way, then you're sitting pretty. You still have Rust Razor. Rust Razor is not too bad. I know that we did like. All right, I'll do this for the underscale then, real quick. Man, it feels kind of good to be posting stuff again. Yeah, Rust Razor's not too bad. Bloodbath was also one of my first EXs that I ever beat, although I never got to beat it with people. Like, I was not the one who posted it. Somebody else posted it, and we beat it that way. You have a full level 15 charge blade set. Wild. Everything should be a walk in the park following Crystal Beard. Oh, yeah. So, actually, Horistar, I just posted my my EX supercut. So, about 3 months ago, we did a series of streams for charity where we fought basically every EX monster in the game until we beat all of them. And, yeah, I just released the full video for all of that, which is about 3 hours long. And that's just the successful hunts. That's not even the failed hunts. It took us 21 hours to beat every single EX in the game, which I did not do in one sitting. It was over the course of like 2 or 3 days, but it was easily one of the most exhausting experiences I've ever been through. Half of that was on Crystal Beard, by the way. Yeah, no, that's accurate. I think we spent maybe... It took us about... I don't remember how much time it took us specifically on Crystal Beard. I want to say it was close to 7 hours. Oh, I totally walked in, walked out, walked in, walked out, and then totally ran in here. What? Is that not hitting? There we go. But yeah, a less than good experience, I will say. What am I missing? I'm missing... Oh, is he targeting me? Oh, he's targeting me. Are you looking at me? What? Are you kidding me? I've never seen that before. I've never seen him go for the double double dive. That was wild. Are we gonna have an issue today? Wow. Oh, that's right. And this is high rank, so I'm, stuck doing nonsense things in order to get my damage back up. Yay! We beat the subquest. And a tail. That's not bad. I do appreciate a nice tail cut. So many parts on this monster are just breaking. But yeah, no. It is one heck of oh my god. Wonderful. Yeah. Beating all of the EXs was, yeah, quite the experience. And not one I will ever do again. Super sniped. That's right, he outsniped the sniper. I lost. More SP. Sniper duel. I am playing TF2 out here. Although I do love TF2. I'm just not very good at it, I will say. I'm not one of the I wasn't into it when I was a kid because I never had a computer that could run it. So as a result, I'm like this person with hard nostalgia for the game that I like watched and paid a lot of attention to, but then never really played myself. By the time I had like my own computer, I was so bad at the game that it's like hard for me to even like get into now. You know? chucking rocks. Oh, please, 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 please. No, 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 no. Hey, I got him. It wasn't the good shot, but it was a shot. Oh, I'm totally getting hit by that. Thank you for the cancel, I guess? The eating animation cancel? I wish that would, like, reload instantly for me as well. I think that would be a neat little mechanic. Not bad, not bad. I will take my large wyvern tier, I guess. My insignificant little thing. Ah, there's the underscale. Wonderful. Ah, there's the other underscale. Wonderful. Ah, that's not an underscale. Ooh, a tail. Can I get 2? Give me another tail. Yeah, give me a 3rd tail. Yeah. Triple tail. Give me more tails. I wonder how many tails I can carve off of this thing. A silly little game. Giving me 3 tails. In a row. Alright, here we go. And here it comes. The screen. The reward screen. Where I get even more tails. Can I get a 4th? Did we hear a 4? No, we don't hear a 4. That's sad. Dang. We did get a fin, though. I was also needing one of those, so that's quite good. All right. Energy Surge. It is your turn to post. I messed up. What? How did you mess up? All right, can we finish making this thing? Nope, we need 4 more fins for the belt, but I think we can get the, we should be able to get its boots. Yeah, look at that. Do I already own one of these? No, I don't. Okay. All right. Time to get more fins. I wonder how many, I need 3 more fin pluses. Do those, I know I got one off of high rank, but can I get them off of G rank? I'd rather fight G rank than high rank, to be perfectly honest, especially if the chance of getting fin pluses are higher. Who's ready to do some Kirikana research? It's a Kirikano MHGU. You can los. There we go. We are looking for a specific drop. 5% on high rank. No. No. It's only on high rank. No. Wait, actually, no, wait. Hold up. Hold the phone. No, there is a chance on... Okay, I see it. Never mind. There, you can get it from certain breaks on it. So if you wound its back, you can get fins. on G rank. So, oh, but that's true on oh, that's true on the high rank quest though, and it's even higher. Fine, fine, fine. You know what? Fine, game. You want to make me do things? I will do things, but not because I want to, but because you're making me. Do I really want to run bow? I don't know if I do. I don't know why Gun Lance is so much fun to me. I think part of it is because it's like I actually have to try to hit the monster. Every time I play bowgun or bow or anything like that, I feel like I'm like just constantly, I mean constantly in range of the monster. And there's like this level of difficulty that I feel like I'm lacking that like Gun Lance gives to me. It's really hard to die with Gun Lance, but it does make the fight like challenging in some sort of way. I think that's probably why I'm like always so drawn towards it these days. Oh man. So cold. If this is Eucanelos, it is. Okay. Then I'm gonna target back. And I'm gonna do that in the best way I know how. How have the hunts been? They've been going pretty well. Nothing too crazy. I found a set that I kind of want to try and make, so I'm currently in the process of doing that. So we're doing that right now. Hello, Lane. How are you? Catman and Lane. So nice to see both of you here. I feel like I never see you here from Monster Hunter Lane. I feel like that's a rare occurrence. You're all right? Just all right? I hope you're adapting to the cold better than I am, because I am freezing. And getting around is a struggle right now. Just doing my best to stay warm. All right, here we go. You know, I used to think of Monster Hunter as the game where I don't want to bother you, lol, but it's a hang. Yeah, it is cold. Gotcha. You're more than welcome to bother me while I play it. I mean, like, it's not like, basically that's all there is to do when I play this game. You have hella windburned. Yeah. It is so chilly. It got really chilly really fast. I know, like literally 2 weeks ago was in the 50s. Like we had highs of 50s, and today I'm walking to work at -4. It is so bad. And it's supposed to stay in the single digits for like a week. Is -4 technically in the single digits? I think it is. Yeah, it was -9 and Jasper had a job interview. That sounds miserable. I am sorry that that is the case. Although I'm hoping that they find some work soon. I'll have to come and visit you sometime. It's like $30 for me to get down there. All right, we are going for back breaks. It's hard. I think he'll get it, but everyone seems picky. That's fair. I imagine like a lot of people are also like currently looking for work, so it's easy to like, even though Jasper's quite qualified, Right. I feel like part of the issue often has to do with the fact that it's like, what is it? It's so easy to hire people right now because people are all looking for work. That being said, it's like near impossible to keep anyone. Yeah, I don't know. I just think you need a bit of luck no matter what. Basically, it's both luck and endurance. One part luck, one part endurance. Because it feels like a grind fest. And, you know, as much as I enjoy doing that for my own benefit and fun, hence Monster Hunter, I'm literally grinding for materials at this very moment as we speak. Ooh. Nice little stun. I'm not even running para. Somebody else is doing that. I have a job? No, this is new information. I hope it's something that you enjoy. Congratulations on getting a job. Personal assistant to a disabled person contracted through the state. That is amazing. I am so excited for you. I'm hoping it's good. It seems very cool, but I'm stressed about it. I'm sure you're gonna do great, and I'm sure it'll. I hope it's an amazing situation for you, to say the least. Mount Part 2, Electric Boogaloo. Nobody has ever done that in the history of gaming. Nah, it's a lie. People have mounted this monster several times. This is a very easy and basic mounting set. Wonderful. I'm not concerned about how I do it. It's just a lot of time to spend around someone who's your boss. That is fair. Lately, I've been working with the owner of the cafe that I work at, and sometimes, like, it's super chill and relaxing, and we get along perfectly fine, and it's nice. On the other hand, at times, it's, like, kind of stressful, because he's got a lot to say, and he's kind of looking over my shoulder at everything I do. So, you know, and not in a bad way, per se, just in a way that it exists. But, I mean, I'm hoping it's a little bit different in your situation, Lane. Since it's like, you know, I don't know. It's a little bit more intimate than, you know, owning a coffee shop from a distance. I'm like, what if they tell me about how I have male socialization or some shit like that happened 80 million times in my life, including with people who dated me for years? I have such bad luck with these things. I hope that's not the case for you. I hope it's something very chill and that is reasonable for... All right, that's one more fin. Oh, that's kind of cool. I'll pick that up. Why not? But yeah, no, I hope that isn't the case. Again, I hope it's a job of mutual understanding and benefit. All right, Falcon, would you like to post? Do you have anything to post? I need one more fin. Thanks for hunting. All right, and there goes Flyby. If anybody wants to hop in, we currently have an open spot. Free to anybody who wishes to jump in. Falcon's seeing if they have anything. Always need a plan B. I mean, I don't want to set myself up for failure, but I need to have an exit plan for every job I get, and I always have needed that. That is totally fair. With friends, no worries. I mean, you know, worst case scenario, like, you know, worst case scenario is nobody joins. Best case scenario is we get to hunt with people, and yeah, that's basically it. I guess I should say worst case scenario is somebody joins and they're like kind of a super big ass about it. But like, literally that has happened on very rare occasions. Also going to eat. Well, I hope you find some very delicious food, Horistar, and thank you for joining us. It has been a pleasure having you here. But yeah, I'm always of the mindset of also having a plan B. I'm very lucky that I not even lucky, like I guess pre-made defrost meal. You know, sometimes that's what we can do. Today I had instant ramen for lunch because sometimes that's just what we can do. But yeah, for me, it's like I'm very, very lucky that I have the resume that I do. I don't even like Oreos. I'll trade you. You can have my instant ramen. I don't know. I've been dodging Oreos like the plague because I like them too much. I can eat a whole pack of Oreos on my own. Apple and some peanut butter. Ooh, that does sound good. Blander the better. For me, it's Maru-chan. Maru-chan or bust. But like, yeah. Again, I'm very, very lucky to have the resume that I do and the skill, like the qualifications for basically like almost every industry on the planet, to be hired. And people just seem to like, I don't know. I have very astounding luck when it comes to getting jobs. Oreos, strangest vegan food. Yeah, no, for real. A lot of cookies are vegan because they use vegetable shortening, because it's cheaper than butter. Like the public cookies are. Like everything I used back at the bakery, we use shortening. It was one of my least favorite materials to work with, but I mean, it is good. Anybody wants Nutella? Nutella's pretty good. But like no milk powder, what's up with that? We are still waiting on Falcon to post. To be honest, I don't see milk powder as a cookie thing. Maybe a cake thing, but not a cookie. Yeah, that's true. Cookies usually just don't barely even use milk. Generally, I tend to find that they more focus around using like eggs and butter. Like maybe like the smallest little teeny weeny splash of milk at most. Elderfrost 4. That should be fun. Milk and cookies, the fuck? So many of them have it. Back when I literally checked the ingredients list for everything, that was usually the thing that made it non-vegan. Interesting. Maybe it's like, maybe it's something that they do to just add a little bit of flavor. You're also going to try and go for the sub quest. Sounds good. I'm down to run this guy into it. Give people some damage. Anything with like the Nutella filling or filling in general. Oh yeah, that does make sense. Wound the Belonga's tail. Yeah, that is not easy actually. I was like, what? It, like break a part of the, you know, break a part of the Elderfrost? I mean, that's not too hard, but then, yeah, Belonga tail is like so tiny and impossible to hit. Milano cookies, chocolate cookies, etc. Yeah. Modified cornstarch and milk powder. Had that at the gun. Elderfrost 4 goes hard. Easier than a Rajang's. Yeah, I mean, yeah, but like that's because they're essentially the same monster. This is just weaker Ice Rajang. It's basically the difference. All right. Topping off my tea. Ooh, it is. I'm willing to help out with that tail cut. Or tail break. No, my melody. Ow. Ice Wish Rajang. He's pretty rough. I'm a fan of putting that in coffee drinks. Like vanilla pudding. I could see that. There we go. Pull that list up for... Dude, this monster sucks to try and hit. Maybe I'll buy some vanilla pudding and like do something with it at the coffee shop. See if I'm actually a fan of this. I mean, I'm sure I am. I have such a sweet tooth for these kinds of things, but at the same time, it's just like terrifying, you know? Youch! I'm getting jumped. Imagine if Rajang had a subspecies. That's basically what this is. You chose a super slow weapon for a high-speed monster. Yeah, but I was planning on doing that anyway. I like super slow weapons. Because they give me a level of... They require a level of finesse. That's, I think, the best way to put it. Also, Hunting Horn is surprisingly mobile because one of the skills literally gives you a walking boost. Like, an unsheathed weapon boost. Like, I can walk so fast. It's just like the amount of time it takes for the swing to hit is so high. No! Stop swinging at me. Doing a call about it Wednesday. The music is decent. I'm pretty alright with it. Ooh, there it is. That's the hit. That's what we were talking about. Hey, sick. We broke its tail. I'm glad we could help out with that. Whoa! I did not expect to get stunned there. Uh-oh. My movement speed. It's gone! Not the best in the game, but decent. Oh yeah, no. Best in the game easily goes to, what's it called? The guy who, the one that jumps around on its tail. It's like one of the small monsters. That's my favorite music in this game. Yeah, that one. Joanna knows what I'm talking about because they were listening to it with me and they were like, "What is this song? Why does it sound so good?" It's like the Great Mako or something like that. Movement speed up. Woo. Did a nice little stagger there. Also cute. What is cute? Poke Village is the best, to be honest. I'm trying to remember how that one goes. Man. The chase continues. Where did he go? I think, did he go this way? Cute Heart-a-roo is a hub theme? What? I didn't know that was a hub theme. How are you even typing that heart? Carefully. On mobile. That does help. Oh, what? Sure. Ow. Oh, am I gonna die to this thing? Can you leave me alone? Come on, get this melody out. Get this melody out. Oh, yikes. Does not work for you. Please stop. This monster blows. Oh, man. He, like, literally just kept bullying me into the corner. This clown brought a charge blade to a Belonga fight. I mean, to be fair, I brought hunting horn, so, you know, I'm not infallible either. I've never. Oh, Jesus. I am not able to type. Hey, y'all got space? Not at this moment, but nice to see you, Low King. Hope you're doing well. You brought a heavy bowgun. Heavy bowgun's not bad against Balunga. Thank you for the follow. How are you doing tonight? Nice to have you here. Sorry, I was just trying to communicate to chat. Let them know we're gonna go ahead and run that one back. I'm bringing a bow, and I'm bringing my best bow, because I'm not losing to a monster. I'm alright, got a small headache. I'm sorry to hear that. I hope it's not sickness. I also hope it goes away soon. But yeah, no, that monster is absolutely awful. And we're not talking about Elder Frost. Elder Frost was not the issue in that fight. I see you finally finished the EX vid. I did. It took me forever. Literally 3 months of editing, and now it's finally out. 3 months of editing, and I was able to trim down 21 hours of footage into 3.5 hours. It was so much. Trying to figure out what weapon to use in MHGU. I'm tired of Valor Longsword. Let's see. If you like Longsword, but you want something really different, I recommend Gunlance. Gunlance is relatively simple to learn because the button combinations aren't too crazy, but it's a very different way of playing, if that makes sense. Like, rather than focusing on combos and movement, you can instead focus on, you know, I guess it's still movement, but more like positioning and slow and heavy hitting moves, I think is the best way to phrase it. Oh, yikes. Wonderful. I'm gonna go join green with the Balunga. Unless they're coming here. Is Warrior coming here? I was gonna run Lance, Greatsword, or Hammer. Oh, Hammer's sick. I do like Hammer. Honestly, one of my favorite Hammer styles is Aerial. I love Aerial Hammer. I think it's one of the funniest and coolest ways to play it. I myself, I'm a heavy bowgun main. Nobody believes me, but that is the case. Oh, okay. I'll go back and join you guys. All right. We need to make a decision. Okay, okay, okay. Never mind. I'm with you. We're hitting the Balloonga. No more back and forthing. We've made our decision. We're trying to get the subquest on this one, which is break its tail, which is not as easy as you might think. You need to run Rise again. I used to play a lot of Rise, and I would like to get back into it. The issue is that my my Switch does not want to stay connected to the internet when I play Rise. I get kicked from lobbies about like once every 30 minutes. And as a result, I've kind of completely lost interest in regards to streaming it. But I used to play it quite a bit, actually. Oh, am I going to get jumped again? Yeah. Oh, that was a lot of damage and a stun. All right, I'm just going to focus on moving, because if he... Okay, there we go. I was like, I could break out, but there's going to be like this moment where I break out and I'm just going to die. No, my God, it's happening again. Hit that booty. Tap that ass. Get run over by nonsense. Uh-oh. Did Warrior just leave us? Well, we have an open spot now. If you would like to join us, Loking. For the last, I'd say hour of hunting. I've got about one more hour in me. Feel free to hop in. Oh my God, are you joking? He wasn't even targeting. I just didn't see him. I saw the ground just shake right in front of me before I could do anything. All right, we have used 8 max potions at the very beginning of this fight. I never claimed to be good at this game. It's what I say once and I'll say it again. Oh my God, please don't hit me. Nice. Oh my God, I'm sorry, Alex. I'm not even aiming where I want to. Maybe I should make that like a bit more of a challenge for myself. Whenever we post quests, I do my best to do it with the object, with the idea of trying to get the sub quest done as well. I think that might be a fun way of trying to challenge myself these days. Because sometimes the sub quest isn't easy. Sometimes it's super easy. Don't get me wrong. But sometimes it can be quite tricky, like in this situation where I'm focusing only on the tail and it's driving me a little crazy. Can I hit you, please? Dang, that was pretty good. How dare you limp away from us after taking away Warrior, the one, the only, the infallible. You can't find the hub. You should be able to use if you use the lobby ID on the top right of the screen, it should give it to you. I do believe that lobby ID is correct. The lobby name is also live at Twitch. It's very possible that while you're trying to look for the lobby, you're not looking for the way it works by default is it only looks for lobbies that are currently available on I guess we're capping it, huh? I was gonna throw down some Dang. I was going to throw down some barrel bombs right on his butt. But yeah, by default, the... oh, come on. I don't think that was targeting me. By default, the lobby will only look for lobbies that are currently not in a hunt. And so as a result, if that option is currently unchecked, then you probably won't find it. Again, lobby ID is the easiest way to do it. By the top right. Ah. I imagine that is you. Sick. Alright, hopefully we'll be done with this hunt quite soon. Elder Frost is not a, isn't so difficult that we can't get it done. Is it actually all the way down there in, like, Area 2? That would be mind-blowing to me. It really is an area... No, wait, maybe not. Or maybe it's coming up here? Or maybe it's this away. Ah, there we are. It chased us. I can't believe I got away with that. That was so late. I should have gotten hit. I got some stuff for Lance or Hammer build, so if I have any recommendations. I think it depends on what kind of Hammer build you want to run. I can't believe that took so long. Again, like, for me, I really love aerial hammer, so things like airborne, KO, are really important to me. But if you want to run, like, kind of more like a guild-style hammer or something like that, maybe Charge Master might be worth being a skill picking up. Definitely, you're going to want to run KO. That is kind of like a bare minimum. I think this is a max potion moment. GU build crafting is hard. It is, because you gotta like, so here's what I would recommend, right? As a really fast, easy, and dirty way of just like getting sets made, make full armor sets. Like, don't try and make a mix set right off the bat. I almost always use full armor sets. This one set that I'm using currently is the one exception, and I got this one off of Reddit. So, or even like crafting the Nest set armor is really good, because it basically allows you to put whatever kind of skills you want, and you're basically guaranteed to get 3 skills on a piece of armor. If you have, like, you know, some talisman or something like that that work for you. So that's kind of like my basic recommendation. If you're looking for building something relatively decent, I would say. This might be a certified sleep bomb moment. Can I hit the monster, please? Do not use Charge Master or KO. Okay, well, listen to Toothless over me. Toothless actually plays hammer. I do not. I have a basic understanding of the weapon. Very, very different. But again, I do recommend the Nest set armor. Just use base crit stuff. Well, there you go. But isn't that true with every set, Toothless? Doesn't every set just use basic crit stuff? For really talking about the best set? Again, I like to make things for fun, not for optimal. So that's kind of my take at the game. But yeah, no, I mean the game is a little como se dice, solved. It's very, very easy to make like a set that is just basic and perfect in every kind of way. You'd like to show me your set, Hori Star? I mean, we have a Discord. You're more than welcome to join it. We have a place where people can post different sets that they've made. You found an expert -10 triple slot talisman. That is hilarious. What are you even gonna do with that? Hit monsters for less damage? Although you could technically use a negative affinity set with that. If you really wanted to. Yeah, bitter affinity. It's a pretty solid build strategy. Solid. Good stuff. You know, that's like the 5th Elder Frost I've sleep bombed to death recently. It just keeps happening. All right. Here, let me throw the link to the Discord in there for you, Hori Store, or anybody who's interested in joining the Discord. If you have the Rust Razor set, you can use any hammer that should be a decent base sharpness. Should be good. Yeah, I mean, that's not a bad set either. Although, to be fair, I don't think there really is like a Deviant armor that is like a quote-unquote bad set. The Glavinus set, I think that's a pretty solid choice. I do believe that has like handicraft and sharpening on it, which is, if I'm remembering correctly, I could be wrong. I know what Hellblade has. That's what I'm basing my knowledge off of. Ooh, Pallium. Don't mind if I do. Goodbye, funny number. All right. Low King, actually, it is your turn to post if you would like to post something. Yeah, sharpness +2, heavy polish, crit eye +1. I mean, yeah, I would say just like literally equip the hammer with this for now, just to figure it out. Got sub 10 on Bolt Reaver EX. Feels good, man. Dang, that's pretty solid. That's pretty wild. Not that's not something I could do. Yeah, no, Justice is like actually insane. Justice might have some good advice in regards to making a hammer set. He is easily one of the best Monster Hunter players I know, at least that floats around within the community. Have I ever seen a fully maxed out Crystal Beard set? I have not, actually. You know, that is one of those things that probably very rarely exists. You have one? That's pretty wild. I do not have one of those. I am kind of curious as to what you get with that, though. Yeah, Crystal Beard. What does it run? Yeah, Crystal Beard EX skills. Explanation. No, what? Wow, it's literally, I think Crystal Beard is a farm charm set. Is that all it is? I see this motherfucker lurking nearby in almost every open hub stream I see. I mean, yeah, that's just how, that's what it is. Where's Narga? I think it's a 2-star quest, if I remember correctly. G2. Oh, maybe G3. Oh, no, yeah, G2. G2, Electric Boogaloo, indeed. What do I want to run into this guy? Just have so much fun with this set. It's not even good, man. I just have so much fun. Like, why is it so much fun? It makes no sense. It just is. You've just been feeling like using heavy bowgun today? I think that's totally understandable. Heavy bowgun is a very fun weapon at times. What is our... Oh, deliver one large Wyvern tier. You know, if I pick one up, I will go and deliver it. That is, if we actually get one. But yeah. That is a shame that Crystalbeard is just a charm farm set. Like, honestly, I think it could have been so much more than that. You know, there's a lot of things that Crystalbeard brings to the table outside of charm farming. It looks fucking badass, though. Is that the one that, like, looks like Optimus Prime? I see a lot of people running an Optimus Prime set every once in a while, and I'm pretty sure it's at least Crystalbeard or the other one. With the right colors, you fucking get Optimus Prime. Okay, I am right. Okay, yep. I'm gonna... That's just to make sure that the Baflongo isn't an issue anymore. Put it to sleep. Did I just bounce with white sharpness? That's wild, man. But in general, it just looks like literal Gundam armor. Honestly, it might be worth making just for the showmanship. It's really pretty on transmogs. I'm trying to think about what I would want to do in terms... Like, honestly, that's what I might use all those materials for. Because I could easily get the transmog stuff. Oh, I am so sorry. I really thought I was aiming up to not hit you with that. I can't believe that connected. All right, kaboom. No, it left me. How could you do this, Nakuga? I just wanted to hit you. Ooh, good stun. Excellent stun, actually. Ow. Wow, that was... I can't believe I just whiffed like that. His tail just, like, scooped me around it. I'm gonna just keep poking you in the face, man. Ow. Ow. God, he is moving so much currently. Did we get a shiny drop anywhere? I thought I saw one earlier, but I guess I'm wrong. Oh, just whiffing. Burn. Dang. That's sad. That was the sleep. Kaboom. Okay. Kaboom! I've been hitting this monster a lot. My weapon power. Is it time to sneak away and sharpen? I think it is. I'm gonna sneak away to right here, next to the monster. Alex out here pulling all the aggro because heavy bowgun just can do that sometimes. Doing so much damage. Solid. Good stuff. Not a bad hunt at all. It's a shame we didn't get a shiny drop so I could complete the sub-quest, but that's how it goes. It certainly wasn't from lack of trying. If a spot frees up, I'm joining. We will keep it open for you. I'll call it out as soon as something happens in that regard. Snow herb. Herb. I'm actually looking for something else. I don't think I'm getting them there. Is it you? Is it you I'm looking for? It is. It's ambrosia. I had a sneak and it was still pissing me off. Is flinch free still a thing in this game? Yes, but not in the way that you think it is. Flinch free prevents you from like basically taking like minor knockback from monsters and small monsters, but not from your allies. It's not the same way in Rise, how there's that ability that like basically negates all incoming and like outgoing damage to people. I noticed I launched you a couple of times, and I apologize. I was trying to aim up and above you for the most part, but sometimes that does not pan out. I think it also does, well, maybe it like negates minor hits. I don't know if it negates all hits, like if I were to hit, and it might only just affect like the way you play the game. Heavy bowgun naturally comes with increased monster aggro. This is true. I just have a callus that says run flinch free dum dum, and now I know that's wrong. Or a call out, I see. Yeah, no, I mean, yes and no. I mean, again, I'm pretty used to getting like smacked around quite often, but that's just the nature of like, I don't know, playing Monster Hunter at this level. That's right. We're actually gonna run light rank. I want my last fin. Give it to me. I will mount you, and I will topple you over, and I will keep stabbing your back until it shatters. And also, what's the subquest? Wounded's back, so that's exactly what I'm trying to do already. I'm gonna run to the restroom real quick, but as soon as I get back, we'll run this. Be back in a second. I just want you guys to know that it is literally 15 degrees colder in my room than the rest of the house. And I do not think that that is an exaggeration. But I'm back. Woo. Just discovered what S5G5 was. It's absolutely gross. Like, what? Street Fighter G5? Or, no, Snow Frost? Elder Frost? Snow Baron? What? Silver Wind. Silver Fang? Silver, no. I don't know what SF stands for in this context. I understand that it's a deviant monster. I do not know which one I'm trying to pinpoint out of the air. S5. Stone Fist. Ah, Street Fighter was the first thing that came to my mind. I you know, SF5. That's how, or SF6. Like, that's the abbreviation. People use that. It's real, I swear. All right, I'm going down there to do my thing. That is Mountain Ruin the Monsters Day. Nice. Well, honestly, we might be able to just exit via subquest and still get it done. But this monster has a lot of materials that are very helpful in regards to making weapons and armor and things of that nature. So we're going to keep the hunt going. Please don't hurt me. Man, Alright. There's my mount. Is it a brawler because they just got into, what's it called? Valor State? No! That makes me sad. And what if that one arrow that I whiffed with was actually like the difference maker between para and non-parad? Jackpot. Nice shot. Good shooting, Tex. Beat it damageless. I remember Stonefist being quite problematic for me, specifically the G5 fights. Because prior to doing like the EX charity stream, I really had to focus on getting all of the EXs unlocked. And I was actually planning on spending quite a bit of time doing that. That might also be why Monster Hunter has felt so aimless for me as of late, is because I've kind of lost sight of any goals that I had with it. G5 is a Rust Driver, then a Stonefist. Yo, hi Hikari, how's it going? My weekends went pretty well. It's over now. I still have work. I mean, you know, I work every day, so like, it's pretty rare for me to actually have a proper day off, if that makes sense. But so far, it's been going pretty good. I, you know, came home, playing Monster Hunter, doing fun things. You know, the usual kind of stuff. Lots of people stopping on by, saying hi, playing games together. It's been a good day. You know, it's funny. I always thought that, like, Saturdays were, like, the days where, like, my stream was, like, the most popular. And I actually think it's, like, Tuesdays. It gives the Rust Razor a small crown. I don't know if that's consistent. It might be random. It might randomly give you a small crown. Also, this was I think this Eucanalos was larger than the last one, because I was having a really hard time getting aerial mount shots above it. You think it's fixed and not random? Don't need to farm it now. This is true. It's all over now. Eucanalos is single-sized. Is it? Again, I don't pay a whole lot of attention to monster sizes unless it's like egregiously tiny or egregiously large. And if it's like, if I'm just kind of aiming for a size, I don't know. I was just not getting as much height, I guess. Jumping off the wrong part of the monster, perhaps. Kisses for you. Thank you. I by no means consider myself an expert in this game. In fact, quite the opposite. Hey, there's that fin. Yeah, we'll ditch those two. Sick. All right. It is your turn to post, Energy Surge. Feel free to post anything that you would like. While I run downstairs and throw a whole bunch of money at stuff. We are so back. You got max guild card unity? Sick. Oh, wait, you can de-level it. What? No, that goes up. Okay. I was very confused there. It's like, why would I want to do that? Why you do this to me? Haven't I played Mario and Luigi Superstar Saga before? I have not, actually. Well, maybe. I think I played part of it, like when they remade it for the 3DS. But I never beat it. And that's assuming that it came out on the 3DS. If it didn't, then I haven't played it at all. I would like to. I really like the Mario and Luigi games. It's just very difficult to do that. One, I might be able to handle, but two? What are we fighting? I'm sure we're gonna do great. Ooh, okay, yeah, this'll be fun. Falcon has left the hub. All right, Horse Star, if you want to jump in, feel free to. What is max unity level? I have no clue. I'm sure we could find out. Oh, that's right. I'm not using the appropriate equipment. All right. We'll do this for now. That sounds silly. Let's do that. Oh, if we're going to run this into whatever it's called. I guess I was working on Fatali's equipment at one point, too. Is that you, Horistar? Ah. And thanks for indirectly helping me get to max guild card Ufinity. Was that my doing? Are you thanking me for that? Let me see. Forge. No, upgrade. Upgrade weapons. Oh, that sucks. I mean, it's not too much different, so we'll run it for now, but we'll do that then. Set decos, or actually view talisman. So what are we missing here? What's going on with the set, right? We got attack, cold-blooded, sharpness, razor sharp, and recovery level. We're also getting pretty... These two are not necessary. What would we want on top of this, right? That I could quickly toss on. Maybe handicraft? I think handicraft is pretty good, right? View talisman. Is that fencing? I think it is. Just found you from the game. Oh, hey, how's it going? Sorry, we were waiting on somebody to show up, but welcome. How are you doing today? Sorry, I kicked you there. Is that you, Horistar? But nice to see you here. How are you doing today? I'm trying to read your name, but is Mr. Mr. Jew Boy? Is that correct? Doing well. Glad to hear it. Let's see, I'm looking for fencing. I don't have any fencing jewels. Doing swell, yes, sir. Well, I hope you enjoy your time with us. My name is Babotosh. I stream Monster Hunter GU primarily as the one Monster Hunter game I play. And yeah, we do this a few times a week. You know, it's a good time. If you got any, I also stream Monster Hunter Rise. No, sorry, not Monster Hunter Rise. Every once in a while, we'll do some Mario Kart or something like that. Unity is a stat you can see when you go card in GU, starting at 0 and capping at 99999. Oh, thank you for the follow. Yeah, so yeah, I stream Monster Hunter, but I also stream, I'm going to be starting Pikmin 4 this week, as well as, you know, we do roguelites here every once in a while. I do play Guilty Gear. You know, we do all kinds of stuff here, but Monster Hunter is always here and is always going to be here. All right, so I actually, I set the wrong deco. Fencing is not what I'm looking for. I'm looking for actually something else, which is... Where are you at, buddy? Potential Crisis Vault, Insight, Hero Shield, Light Eater, Charmer, Charmer Hearing, Cold-Blooded, Blight Resistance. Maybe it's not a first deco slot. Yeah, I'm not seeing it here. It does really serve me to make your guild card a little bit more fancy. Is that it? No. What am I looking for? Skills. No. Sort. Guts. We're looking for the ability Handicraft. My brain is like totally fried right now. I'm like just trying so hard to remember things. There it was. Handicraft. God, I'm struggling so hard right now. And we didn't even get it. That is 8 handicraft last time I checked. All right. Well, this just sucks. We'll just deal with the consequences of our actions. Well, you know, we're gonna run this. But let me know once you're done with your quest, Hori Star, and we can go ahead and open up the lobby. What's my preferred weapon and build? Normally I will run heavy bowgun. I do run Valor heavy bowgun. It's kind of weird and unique. It's a Neset set that involves crit up and like a bunch of other stuff. That's what I main. It's what I'm best with. But I do play a lot of things. Aerial bow is a pretty common use pick. I learned all of Charge Blade. The joke is that I'm a Charge Blade main. I'm not a Charge Blade main. But I did learn it. Yeah, stuff like that. Just slain. Oh, you're joking. The timing was impeccably awful. Oh, and I don't have hunting arts either. Jesus, what am I doing? We'll make it work. You have cooling time, enough time for the Hey, Derpcon, thank you for the follow. Love that he has heavy bowgun, Diablos, and negative crit. But yeah, so I play a lot of things. But man, what style am I even running? I don't even know what style I'm running. Aerial. This is already a shit show. We'll make it work. You know what? It's just Rajang. How bad could it possibly be? Aerial Charge Blade is fun. I'm sure it is, when you know what you're doing. I, on the other hand, do not. Aerial no arts. I know how to use basic Charge Blade, but by no means do I know how to use Aerial Charge Blade. Oh, this is already so bad. Please stop spitting. Adept heavy bowgun player or light bowgun player through and through. That is amazing to see. I feel like I don't ever see like a well maybe I do. It's a good weapon to say the least. How do I build charge? Or how do I okay, there we go. So, okay, I'm assuming it's basically just the same stuff, except I don't get a charge mechanic anymore. Right? So I've got to manually build files. God, this is so bad. I can't believe I'm doing this right now. This feels so uncomfy. Oh my god, please don't die. No! You play Aerial Sword and Shield? Aerial Sword and Shield is sick. I love Aerial Sword and Shield. It's like easily like one of the best support sets in the game in my opinion. All right, we got red shield up. That's not too bad. I'm kind of figuring it out. I know some basic things. I think I have enough of a fundamental understanding of Charge Blade at this point that I'm able to infer what may or may not be possible based on the style that I'm using. If I'm going to play Charge Blade, though, it's usually Adept style. Well, I'm glad I got all of those carves before the monsters just ruined my day. The only aerial I've ever played is Hammer. Love Sword and Shield in this game. I do too. Hammer is also super fun aerial. Aerial bow, though, is easily one of my favorites. Can you guys stop? Like, what is going on? Oh, he's over there. Okay. These tiny monsters just, like, literally keep jumping me. It's like, what did I ever do to you? Why are you doing this to me? Why you bully me? God. Feels so weird not having a Evade extender. Furious Jang is just a tiny bit harder than regular Jang, I will admit. It does cause me more pain and problems than regular Jang, that is for sure. Got a discharge. Is that slang for heading out, or is that what you're telling me I gotta do? What you could have done? I see. Ow. Oh my god, please don't kill me. You can't break a Furious Rajang's tail. I think I have heard that somewhere. Alright, there we go. I mean, I wasn't too worried about it. We do have Alex here doing great, making things happen. The Adept style is quite good. The tail being broken is what makes it furious. Ooh, I like that. That's some fun lore. You hate old gen Rajang? So fun. Okay, this is how I've thought of old gen Rajang and the way it functions in the context of Monster Hunter. Old Rajang has not changed. Not one single bit from old world to new world. That is my take. The difference is that new gen Monster Hunter is so movement focused that it makes Rajang function better or function worse. People are able to dodge easier, evade easier, do all of these things. Rajang is the exact same as he's been in every game. It's just that the way Monster Hunter has changed makes Rajang a little bit more doable. When you go back to old gen, the limited amount of mobility that is, you know, in this game makes Rajang so much harder, despite it being literally the same fight. So it's not old gen Rajang that you hate. It's old gen movement plus Rajang. All right. Let me let Sophia know that... Oh, wait, Alex left. Hori Star, get in here. Now's your chance. Oh, wait. Don't worry, I gotcha. Thank you so much. Hot take, most monsters got 0 mechanical changes aside from a few moves. Trying to? All right, cool. Sophie, it's actually your turn to join. Or if you want to post. All right. Hopefully you can get in here. Was that you who just joined? Or is How You Zhao someone else? No, not you. Well, we still got the spot. They left again. Adept style. Ripper Shield is my preferred hunting art with this set. And then, man, we just don't have enough thingies. Finally. Well, we should put something on that's significant, right? If we're going to do anything here. Could throw an ice attack. Just real quick, like. I'm gonna grab some ice attack jewels, decos, forge decos, frost jewels. 1, 2, 3. Should be enough. And we'll do this for now. I do need to get better decos, but that'll come with time. We'll just keep our eyes open for good, whatchamacallits. What am I doing here? Right, registering the set. Wonderful. Okay, cool. Something has been made. Another Rajang, huh? Is everyone just, like, in the mood for Rajangs? Or is Rajang just, like, kind of what's going on today? All right. Well, if you want to hop back in, Alex, now's your chance. Cool. I think we got some room. Also, this will probably be the, look at my elemental stats. What? Did I fuck up? Is it the 26? Oh, minus 20 against Rajang. Oh, I'm not worried about resistance. When have I ever cared about resistance? I don't think I've literally ever done anything with resistance in my life. I was like, I'm doing ice damage. What's the issue? Into the well. I think the only time I've, like, actually cared about elemental resistance is if, like, I'm playing a gunner weapon that, like, I'm going to get one shot from. And in that case, it's like, do I eat for Moxie or do I eat for something else? That is, like, pretty much the only situation I've ever been, like, worried about it. Area 7. Indeed. I could have parried that. Ooh, maybe I want guard up, actually. Now I'm thinking about it. No! Okay. Sorry, I was just trying to get into different mode, and then that happened. Ouch. No, that's fine. I mean, I was just trying to get red shield off. Ah. I knew he was going to charge again after that. He always does. Woo, okay. I thought I was going to get toasted there. Je suis monté! Dang. I was kind of hoping he'd jump into that. Would have laughed. Ooh, the damage is looking real. I'm like just barely outside of his range and making bad decisions in that regard. Okay, yeah, you need guard up. I might need guard up on this set, which isn't hard for me to do because yeah. I knew that that was an unblockable. I just wasn't sure how much of an unblockable it was. Does that make sense? The damage is real when hitting absolutely nothing. Oh, I'm talking about the damage to me. Or the damage being done to my partners. I'm noticing that they're at like 1. Did I just bounce? Is that what happened there? Youch! That was not what I wanted at all. I'm just gonna stand over here and heal. Alright, the monster has left the area. What a terrifying little beastie. And by little, I mean huge. Another good time for some tea. I do love me some tea. Wonderful. Ow. Ooh, is that a mount? Nope. Just an opportunity. He ran all the way over there. Oh, I made bad decisions. I hope maybe I crossed paths with Sophia. Maybe he was targeting me in that situation. Oh. Shit. No, my Ripper Shield! Oh well. I'm sorry. I was mid combo. It was too late. And so I figured, you know, I might as well go for the full like PCB element G, like, you know. I might as well go for the alphabet move there. Oh, man, please. You'll be lurking? All right, Energy Surge. We probably won't go on for too much longer, to be perfectly honest, just because it's getting late for me, and I do have work in the morning. So I'd like to spend like a little bit of time like chilling before I gotta start mentally preparing for all of that. But Come on, man. Woo! Yo! How would I pronounce that? Pixel? Pixus? Welcome. How are you doing today? Hope you're doing well. Thanks for stopping in. God, I hate the hitboxes on that move. It's actually unpredictable. The number of times I've like just kind of walked through that or had that move like just completely dodge me is hilarious. Doing great. How about me? I'm doing pretty good. Oh, I'm dead. You know, just playing some Monster Hunter. Welcome. My name is Babotosh. I stream Monster Hunter GU is mostly what I'm known for, but I do stream other games every once in a while, such as I'm going to be starting Pikmin 4 this week, and I'd like to play roguelites and things of that nature. But yeah, other than that, I'm doing pretty well. I main heavy bowgun, but you'll almost never see me use it because I don't know. I just kind of, you know, I've used it enough. People joke that I main charge blade. I do not. But yeah, that's kind of what's going on. Are you new to Monster Hunter? Or are you well-known veteran? Are you a veteran? I think is the best way to put it. Capture time. Capture time. Death time. Ooh, okay. Standing a little too close to the monster. Let's finish this. Wow, that did not finish him. Was it a cap or a kill? It was a kill. Epic win indeed. I know, I'm over here just pressing buttons. Large beast here. Did you need the cap? I'm so sorry. I saw that you said cap, but I wasn't sure if it was like a necessary cap or just like it was going on. If I'd known, I wouldn't have pressed the button. Oh, you just prefer capturing. I'm sorry. I've like lost the capping mentality after Rise came out because that was such an issue where people were just capping everything. And now, like, nobody ever caps anything in this game. I saw it limping right before mounting it. I did see that too, but I wasn't sure what we were going for. And then I just clicked the button and it died. Oh. Oh well. I hope you get the things that you need off of it. Oh man, just one more before 700. All right, this will be the last hunt of the night. And it will be Crescent's turn. You need the heart. Oh no, I'm so sorry. Also, I won't. You won't have posted. You wouldn't have posted. Did you get heart? I hope you did. Hello, Dr. Sandman. Hmm? Heart is a Furious exclusive. Oh, that, you know, this is true. I didn't know it as such, but I guess it is. All right, we're gonna run something I run more often. That was a set I was working on. It's I guess it's not even close to finished. There's so many more parts to it that I want to finish in regards to it, like actually getting handicraft put onto it proper. Which honestly, I could probably do with, like, if I could find a +4 deco with handicraft with slots, then it'd probably be doable. But I just don't have that right now. At least I don't think I do. I'd have to look harder. All right, we'll wait to see what they're posting, and then we'll eat appropriately. But yeah. How are you doing, Dr. Sandman? I hope the night is treating you well. Oh, man, I am exhausted. I got work in the morning, too, and I'm going to have to bike in, like, freezing cold weather again. I think I have to be at work at, like, 8 in the morning, so it's going to be very, very frigid. I'm going to try and aim to be at the bus stop at 7, just to have a chance at making it there on time. But we'll see. Work has not been easy. Sophia is also running bow. Oh, there we go. I was working on it. Sophia is over here running it for us. A Cantor, the Deep, or a Cantor's Deep. Should be fun. I don't get to fight this monster all that often. I like it though. I think it's a very cool monster. Also, for people pointing out the lack of Thunder Res on my previous set, do you want to see the lack of Fire Res on this set? -17. How little I care about having resistance to monster. Don't worry. I am quite good with this set. I'm not too worried about carding. In fact, I am almost more than certain that we're gonna do great. We're gonna do amazing things with this set. I do always find it funny though when I go into an area like the volcano and then I'm wearing like this giant fuzzy coat. I'm like, first off, very hot. Second off, hey, I'm on TV. Hello, Dr. Chowski. Welcome. How are you doing? But then number 2, think about how flammable this shit is. You'd like to send, I'll send you my guild card too. Yeah, we can do a little guild card exchange. I figured you were Crescent, but welcome. How are you doing today? I hope you're doing well. Nice to have you here. My name's Babotosh. I stream Monster Hunter GU, along with a few other games. And yeah, we hang out here. We normally just do open turn lobbies where people can post whatever they'd like. And yeah, generally I do, there's a couple of like rules I would say that I run every once in a while. Which is specifically like we'll do one redo on a failed quest or something of that nature. But yeah, I'm doing quite well. All right, everyone's here, so we can finish this mount. But yeah, well, I take it you're, I guess you're playing Lance, so. I'm gonna just assume that you're a Lance main, but if not, feel free to tell me otherwise. Oh, sleep bombing, gonna bring some bombs. Break its face, break its face. Very good. Gunlance, actually. Ooh. I feel like I see very few Gunlance mains. I like to play it a lot as a secondary, but usually I stick to guild style. It's cool to see like a proper Gunlance main though, somebody who actually knows what they're doing with the weapon. Oh, is there a certain style that you like playing in particularly, or you jump from style to style? Ooh, please don't hit me with the laser beam. I was like, if I jump up into this laser beam, I will be very sad. Striker? Ooh, that sounds cool. I know very little about Striker Gunlance. I mostly stick to guild style, although I, you know, was learning Valor style, I guess, or recently learned Valor style, which is fun, but I still prefer guild over any style in regards to Gunlance. Something about the lack of movement and, you know, nice consistent combos and hits feels really good to me. Scratches an itch. Woo! Please don't hit me with that. Yeah, I'm gonna float a little bit higher than that. Explosion, indeed. Cursplosions. You're gonna give me another mount. I know you are. Ooh, another para. Oh, I see. You're out here running aerial sword and shield with paralysis. It's a classic. Monster does not get to play the game today. God, CC is so good. Thanks, I guess. You're the best. Walking my way to the monster. Gonna jump on the monster. Can I get knocked down from the monster? He does not have a very large shoulder check. Kind of a sad shoulder check. Solid. Well, nothing we can do here. I've had monsters die out there in that kind of situation, and you just can't carve anything off of them. And it's so sad. I should probably heal up. Is he gonna jump me? Just doing whatever he wants. Yeah, I'm gonna just float there for a second, man. I ain't coming down. you can swing all you want. Ouch, that was some big damage. I'm gonna stay on the floor for a second here. Oi, 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 oi. Don't hit me. There he at. And then immediately hit with the Tremorez. Height. Just jump over the shoulder bash. Making my way. Only when enraged Sonic bombs work. I mean, I'm not too. I know very little about the function of Sonic bombs outside of like it working in very specific scenarios. Like I know how to use them against Snow Baron. And most monsters that dig. I don't fight this monster often enough to know how it functions against this guy. Where he at? There he at. There he go. Woo, that was a little spooky. he is playing hard to get right now. That is like actually just spending the entire time underground, just diving at us over and over again. Cooling effect? Who needs it? I might need it. Woo! I was like, please don't let there be a laser sitting underneath me. That will kill me. Give me a boost, Crescent. Nice mount. It's a good opportunity for me to back off and drink a cold drink. Doing pretty good thus far. I like how that sends you up when, if you're using aerial style, it gives you full access to your kit when getting launched. At least for the most part. It's not always true, but it is in this case. And that is quite nice. Oh, I was like, wow, that was no health. Because I used a potion. Me out here thinking I'm drinking megas. Ah! Back to the nonsense that is diving over and over and over again. Ooh, okay, yeah. I see ya, I see ya. I don't like it, but I see ya. I missed. Oh, please don't get hit by something. Nice. Nice para. Hopefully get a nice amount to follow it. Dang. No, I couldn't get it high enough. Another good chance to heal. Another good chance to get hit by some nonsense. Me out here making decisions that could result in my death. Oh, that is far more likely than we might think. Oh my god, I couldn't get the cancel. I'm bad. I'm bad. I'm gonna die. I'm dying. No, I'm not. Okay. Oh my god, I nearly died to that. Oh, this basic was terrible. And by terrible, I mean just barely good. Good enough. In the attempt to be optimist or optimized, I nearly died. I'm gonna stay on the floor. Man, we just do not have damage right now. Yeah, I'm backing way the fuck off. Yo, meet the boy with a party of 5. How are you doing today? I'm gonna walk away from that. Yeah. For those of you who don't know, Meet the Boy is a wonderful streamer, also plays Monster Hunter. You're catching me actually right at the tail end of my stream. I think this might be the last hunt of the night. I think it will be, actually. Lizard Baby is very easy. Kind of figured, yeah. But how are you doing tonight? What were you playing? Well, this is a perfect opportunity for me to give you a little shout out. Wow, double cart. Shout out to Meet the Boy. But yeah, Meet the Boy is also another wonderful Monster Hunter streamer. They also play other games, many a game such as what are some good ones? Yeah, Danganronpa and things like that. So if you're interested in fun story-based things that feature anime characters and Monster Hunter, Meet the Boy is just for you. We also have been trying to get together to do Mario Kart days. So, you know, there's a good chance you might catch both of us, a 2-for-1 stream, when we get the chance. You got to get back into Monster Hunter. It's fun. It's very fun. I do tends to enjoy it. We got double traps currently laid out. Will the monster fall prey to either one? The answer may upset you. Or not. All right. Well, thank you again for everyone who came by today. I am going to go ahead. I've been forging my Mario Kart skills in the fires of hell. Discord at 1 a.m. Damn. Are we gonna play together? Or you're just gonna start kicking my ass? Is that what's gonna happen? I could see it. I can see it now. Your ending? Yeah, I think this is it for us. But that being said, we are going to raid somebody, so don't disappear. I know plenty of wonderful other Monster Hunter streamers that we can check out tonight, hopefully. Or we can raid somebody random who, you know, we don't get to see all that often. That being said, if you're interested in seeing more of my stuff, thanks for joining us. I do have a Discord. I also do have a YouTube channel if you're interested. This is, and the YouTube video I'm posting is actually the charity stream I did a few months ago, the supercut. It's 3 hours. So, like, don't feel like you need to watch the whole thing. Recommend a friend? Yeah, absolutely. Who do you want to recommend for the raid? Huge W, by the way. I know it's over. It's over. I don't even have to think about the charity stream anymore. I did it. But yeah, let me give you guys my guild card real quick. Send to all. Now sending. Rini Pugh, a small streamer who plays retro games. Yeah, we can totally raid them. But yeah, again, everyone who came by today, thank you so much. It's been wonderful having you here. And next time I stream, I'm going to I'm taking tomorrow night off because I work a close into an open for Wednesday, like Tuesday to Wednesday. But Wednesday I will be streaming probably some sort of roguelite. Feel free to come by and just like hang out and watch. I make really bad decisions, which can be really exciting to watch and all of that stuff. But yeah, until then, good night. Sleep well. Enjoy your evenings, and I hope I can see you again sometime soon. Join the Discord, drop a follow, all the things. And yeah, good night, sleep well, and I'll see you.